Welcome to La Petite Pause, your little break in the day. Tonight, I'm sharing with you a story rooted in Cameroon, my beautiful country. It's the story of love, a story of tradition, and of learning. Make yourself comfortable. Let's begin. Manga's journey of the Dowry. Manga, a young man of 27 years old, was the eldest son of his family. He was born in Cameroon but raised far away, and he had returned for one purpose: to honor the tradition of his ancestors. This afternoon, the sun leaned gently over the red soil roads of Douala, and he is adjusting his color. Today, he is here for Ngwe, the love of his life. In the Bassa language, Ngwe means precious. And Ngwe is not just precious to Manga, she's also precious to her entire family. Because among six children, Ngwe is the only daughter. Her parents often tell her, a girl is the bridge in a family. She carries tomorrow in her hands. Manga had heard these sayings before but didn't really understand them until he reached her village. The family compound was buzzing with life and preparations. Aunties moving gracefully with baskets of kola nuts, bottles of palm wine, and folded cloth. The uncles and fathers sat under the mango, discussing in low tones and steady voices. Children ran about, laughing, carrying stools and flowers to decorate the entrance. The energy felt like a little festival. Manga whispered to his cousin, "Do you know what I'm supposed to say when they ask about the kola nuts?" His cousin shrugged and shook his head no. Manga nervously thought, I guess I'll learn today. When the elders gathered, Ngwe's family spokesman stood tall. He welcomed Manga and he asked them, "Why have you come?" Manga's uncle stood and answered, "We have come with respect, to knock on the door of this house, to ask for the hand of your daughter Ngwe, who is the light of her mother's womb." Manga's heart was beating fast. He had heard of the phrase Korenda, which means knocking of the house. This was more than just words now. This meant love and marriage were not just between two people, but also between two families. Then came the moment of gifts. Palm wine was placed before the elders, and the spokesperson explained each gift. Palm wine is not just a drink, it is the spirit of community. When we share palm wine, we let joy flow between our houses. Next came the kola nuts. The kola nut is small, but it carries greatness. For when we break and share it, we share friendship and truth. Manga listened closely. His chest warmed. He realized that the gift that he brought here today were not random. They were a language of respect and tradition. At last, Ngwe appeared. She was wearing a beautiful, deep indigo wrapper, and her head was tied in a bright yellow collar. Her five brothers walked beside her, proud and protective, guiding her as a rare jewel because that was their only sister. The spokesman walked up to Manga, looked in his eyes, and said, "You see her? That's the only daughter we have. You want to take her from us. Do you understand what this means?" Manga swallowed and nodded and replied, "I am the eldest of my family. My little brothers and sisters look up to me. I come today with a true heart and a sincere heart to honor Ngwe, to honor you, and to honor the traditions. Please believe that Ngwe is precious to me as well. There was silence around the room. Then the elder smiled. It is not perfection of knowledge that matters, but the sincerity of respect. And in your tone, I hear respect. In your choice of words, I see sincerity. The ceremony flowed with laughter, drumming, and food. Manga's family offered cloth, oil, and goats. And when the palm wine was poured and shared between the two families, Manga felt something change inside him. He was no longer just Manga, the boy from abroad. He was Manga, son of Cameroon, bound by tradition, respect, and love. Ngwe's mother walked up to him, hugged him, and whispered, "Take care of our only daughter. She is very precious to us." Manga bowed his head and, with humble understanding, responded, "She is precious to me too. I promise to take care of her." He understood now that he was not just taking Ngwe as his wife, but he was taking Cameroon into his own heart. Now, I will give you a short recap of this story in French. Le voyage de la dot de Manga. Un jeune homme, Manga, est revenu au Cameroun après avoir grandi à l'étranger. Fils aîné de sa famille, il vient honorer une tradition, la dot. Il est amoureux de Ngwe, la seule fille parmi 6 enfants. Et dans sa famille, on dit toujours que une fille unique est un trésor. Elle unit les familles et porte l'avenir. Manga apporte des cadeaux, du vin de palme, des noix de Kola, des tissus, un bouc. Chaque présent a un sens. Le vin de palme pour la joie, la noix de Kola pour l'amitié et la vérité. Quand Ngwe apparaît, vêtu d'un pagne violet et un foulard jaune, ses 5 frères l'entourent fièrement et la protègent. Un ancien s'approche de Manga et, yeux dans les yeux, le regarde et lui dit, "Tu le vois, elle est notre seule fille. Elle nous est précieuse. Et tu veux nous la prendre?" Manga répond, "Je suis l'aîné chez moi et je viens avec un cœur sincère pour honorer Ngwe et vous honorer aussi. Elle m'est aussi précieuse." À la fin, les familles boivent le vin de palme ensemble. Manga comprend alors qu'il n'épouse pas seulement Ngwe, mais qu'il se lie profondément encore plus à son pays, le Cameroun. Merci for listening to La Petite Pause. Thank you for taking this little break with me here on La Petite Pause. I will see you in the next story.